Most ladies think they have a belly fat problem, but in fact, you have a stress problem. Today, we're talking about belly fat, but not in the way you've heard hundreds of times before, not in the way the fitness industry wants you to hear about it, and not even in the way you might expect from me. Ladies, welcome back to the Body Transformation Hub podcast, and welcome to this week's episode. Picture this. You're 46, a busy career woman, you have 2 teenage kids, you've cut out wine, you're eating clean, you're running 2, 3, 4 times a week, yet your belly fat just won't budge. Feels like your body is just hanging on for dear life to that belly. Does that sound familiar? Well, it's not that you're lazy and it's not that you're overeating. In fact, usually it's quite the opposite. You're doing too much. Running yourself ragged, surviving on 5 hours of sleep a night, cutting calories so low that your body's in panic mode. And all that stress, it shows up right where you don't want it, around your belly. What no one tells you is that tummy fat is not always about food. It's about your environment. Especially in your 40s and 50s and beyond, your stress, your hormones, your sleep, and your muscle mass all have a direct link to the amount of body fat we hold around our midsection. Most ladies think they have a belly fat problem, but in fact, you have a stress problem. And that stress is driving your body and your hormones to hold that body fat and to hold it right where you don't want it. The reason this isn't talked about is because the health, fitness, and wellness industry makes money from selling you the next quick fix. The detox drink, the crash diet, the quick ab workout, the wraps, the lasers, all the treatments. Those things are easy to sell, but they don't last long term. The real solution takes longer. It's an adaptation. It's about nurturing and nourishing your body. It's not sexy and it can't be packaged in a pill. So when you keep failing, you just blame yourself. You think, I'm not working hard enough. My body's broken. Nothing's working for me anymore. But you're not broken. You've just been sold the wrong story. So what happens? What do we do? What is the solution? The solution is complete nourishment of the body and completely revisiting your lifestyle, reducing stress, improving nutrition, improving sleep, increasing hydration, and changing the style of exercise. We would lift the calories up, we would increase the protein, introduce structured strength training sessions, still include the cardio, but the right type of cardio, instead of endless running for hours over and over on the road or on the treadmill. And the big one, we work on sleep and stress. At first, there's a huge resistance to being able to make these changes, thinking we're just too busy, I've got too much on, I can't get to bed any earlier, I can't reduce the stress. But as we break down the lifestyle, the daily routine bit by bit, we find the areas that we can in fact increase the amount of time that we have, reduce putting time in the wrong places, become more time efficient, give more time to yourself, to your body, cutting out late night unnecessary scrolling, snoozing the alarm in the morning, and saying no to some commitments that just aren't necessary. When we make those changes, we notice an immediate shift, an instant increase in energy, a drop in stress levels, a boost of the metabolism, encouraging the body to burn more body fat and give you more energy at the same time. What immediately happens after that is that you notice your tummy fat reducing, your bloating goes away. Within a few days, all these changes and symptoms start to improve, and you notice your tummy flattening down in less than a week. In a few weeks and a few months, you have a completely different body shape and a completely different body inside as well. Along with that comes a huge boost to your confidence, to your moods, and in fact what happens is that your productivity throughout the day results in you actually achieving more than you were before when you were rushed off your feet, but with more time to spare for yourself. Your belly fat is not just physical, it has a huge emotional impact on your life. It affects how you feel in your clothes, it affects how you see yourself in the mirror, it affects how you carry yourself, how you perform, the choices that you make, and of course it affects your moods. When that finally starts to shift, that brings with it freedom, emotionally, physically, and mentally, and that is true transformation. So what I want you to take away with you today is that if you have been struggling and you have been trying super hard with your training, reducing your calories, and you feel extremely stressed and running on really low sleep and just can't shift that belly fat or bloating, it is not about starving yourself and it is not about working harder. Your body is actually protecting the body fat around your tummy. It's responding to your lifestyle, it's responding to your stress, and it's responding to your habits. When you stop fighting against your body, you nurture it, you nourish it, and you support it with muscle, with sleep, and with reducing stress, your body will finally let it go. So the next time you see an advertisement advertising flat abs, taking this potion, doing this workout, I want you to know it's not the truth. You need to look at your lifestyle, you need to break down what you're doing. You don't have to work harder and you don't have to restrict what you're eating. The truth is harder to sell, but more powerful when you live it. Remember, your body is not broken, it's just different. You need to understand what your body wants and needs, what you have to do, and the outcome is actually easier than what you're living right now. No matter your age, no matter your past, you and your body are capable of change. I can guarantee you that. If you have questions or you have a journey similar to this, or this feels like you, write a comment below, contact me directly, let me know what you're struggling with, ask for my guidance, I'd love to help you. Ladies, please like, subscribe and share to anyone else who you know who may need help as well. Thanks for tuning in, see you next week.